Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Advancement Center, into the world of magic and miracles, a world of infinite and endless possibilities. So it's my delight to be with you today on a new special day. And here in Sacramento, we have another day of fog and overcast. And it's weird to not see the sun. So I've clearly been assimilated from Scotland to California. As in Scotland, you could go a whole month and maybe only see the sun once or twice. But with that fog, that drizzliness, for me, it takes me to Scotland, where the magic feels more alive, where the elemental beings feel closer. So let yourself open up to all the magical beings, the nature spirits. Connect to lifetimes where you have been all kinds of beings, fairies and elves, unicorns and dragons, to name but a few. I have a hummingbird who is very insistent. I'm not sure if you can hear that. He's delivering his message. And one of unity and joy, love and harmony. So be open to all the possibilities. It's so easy to hold ourselves in a fixed position, one where we have become comfortable. Our brain, our mind loves patterns and familiarity. This hummingbird is very insistent. So when we get stuck in grooves of familiarity, it's important, like a key to unlock new awareness, new experiences, and new freedoms, to see where we are holding back. And we didn't come here to hold back. I saw a clip of an interview. I can't remember the guests, but the expert or whoever was being interviewed asked the interviewee what was that on the table, and he responded by saying a cup, to which the interview attendee said, from the eyes of a child, it is a shape, it is a color, it is taste, it is sound. And it just made me something different. It is a construct, that it is a cup that we have all bought into. And we have bought into so much. And in doing so, we limit ourselves. Because if that is a cup, it can only be a cup. To a child, it could be all sorts of things. And their imagination can run wild and rampant. So where you see a pattern, or where you don't even open to the eyes of a child, to the wonder, where it's all experience, and give yourself the permission for your imagination, for the endless possibilities to show up in your life. And that may move you to experiences that feel foreign to the human part of your being. Where you may feel you are standing on a cliff, aka a squeaky bum moment, where you could turn around and follow the rhythm and the pattern so well established. But I invite you to take that step into the unknown. Beyond the constructs of fear, beyond the constructs of our safety. You are eternal. But when you receive so much stimulus, that tries to pull you to a place of being merely a human, subject to so many laws and vulnerabilities and needs, like an endless treadmill to keep this vehicle running. But when you step outside of that, and all whilst you could be at work in the grocery store, when you live each day in that freedom, one of a divine, multi-dimensional being who just so happened to sign up for a life on Earth at this time. And whatever is on the edge or the other side of that cliff or over that fence, it is what you have signed up for. And you know this in your being, that sometimes these signals can be faint. And as we have freedom, we are independent and sovereign. We can choose to have our blinkers on, to look the other way. But I give a gentle push or a loving kick up the arse to take that step, to leap. You are destined to follow that path, but you have the choice to do it today or next year or maybe another lifetime. But what are you waiting for? Let's go. So let us shed, like old garments, the patterns, the pictures that we have hung around our neck of who you are, all the things that in my mind make up Adrian, my experiences, my culture, my upbringing, my parents. All of these things are not who I am. They are part of my experiences, but I am so much more, as are you. We are infinite and vast, and part of us is here in the physical, here on Earth, but there are many parts. So when you need a change in the flow, invite in another aspect of yourself. Maybe it's the part of you that sits on the Council of Galaxies, or Starship Commander in the fleet. Or maybe you are an elemental being, a fairy, nymph, and beings only you know, forms and shapes, lifetimes, from dimensions and worlds beyond description, but yet familiar. Like when you experience a scent, that you know to your core that you have not experienced for most of your life. It triggers a remembering something so familiar, like it's part of you. So pull them all in. Be courageous and stand tall. And shine the love and kindness, the compassion, the uniqueness that is you. Let your song and vibration blast out for all to feel, to know that you are here. We are doing so much, and so much of it is oblivious to us. So don't let your head get in the way and question. Follow the signals, however faint, however subtle. Don't ignore them. Don't let the security guard of your mind filter them out as being unimportant. Let all those have tos, shoulds, need to do this and that, let it all fall away. Let the seriousness of this world dissolve like a child who is ecstatic to go splash in the puddles, kick the leaves, play in the snow. Bring that childlike wonder, that joy and excitement. Let that fill your day. And from there you are free, freely following your heart. And who knows what's waiting around the corner, what magic, what miracles. So thank you so much for joining me here today. It's been a delight. To share all that comes to me. I'm so grateful for you all, my friends. Now let's go kick some arse and take all the names. Thank you again for joining me. One of my many names is Adrian. Thank you.